So Sean Combs' mom came out recently and was talking about the charges against her son and everything that's going on. Finally, after being sued and the videos popping out, now she finally saying something. I guess basically her pockets has been affected at this point right now, so that's probably why she's discussing everything allegedly. So ever since P. Diddy allegedly went broke recently, now she's saying something. But my thing about everything that's going on and what she's talking about is, why are you saying something now? You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole time that she'd have been around him all these years, from the J-Lo situation in the club to the Biggie situation, that's always been a red flag for me. No matter how they cleaned it up over the years, Diddy always looks wild to me because I'm like, y'all talking about gangster rappers and everything. He doing everything. He doing more than what the gangster rappers doing. He in shootouts. He beefing with gang members and doing all this other stuff. I'm like, he the one. Y'all trying to dress this man up like a businessman, and he out here doing the most craziest stuff. I'm talking about before the women and everything popped up recently and the baby oil. I'm talking about, just think about all the stuff that he done went through and has had happen. Shootouts at the studio with Tupac when you there. Like, bro, what's going on with this guy? So he always been suspect. His mama ain't said nothing back then. I'm talking about before 1998 even came around. This dude had Tupac got shot at the studio where they at. Then you got the Biggie situation. Then you got Puff and Suge, the death row thing. Come on, man. Tupac getting knocked off. Like, look at everything that's happened. His mama ain't said nothing since then. She ain't said nothing. Like, bro, you need to ease up. You need to sit down. We need to have somebody. Where that security guard guy you had? Yeah, like, come on, man. She knew what been going on. This dude's been wild. Like, people don't realize it, but he's the definition of gangster rap. I'm gonna put it on another channel, but yeah, he's the definition of gangster rap. He created it. They could talk about how NWA and everything, the stuff you seeing that's going on today with these dudes running around and the drills and everything else. You know who made that popular? This whole little situation with the Biggie situation. Everybody just want to hear about it over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And now they popularized it. In the NWA days, they ain't have all that stuff going on. It was going on, but it wasn't put on wax to the point where, yeah, we gonna put you in the game if you beefing with this person, then we gonna put that person in the game. You can beef with that person. Ja Rule versus 50, or Suge versus Puff, East versus West, Biggie versus Tupac. Yeah, that's when all that stuff started going on. All that. The whole NWA and Ice Cube situation, that was about business and money. And as you can see, all of it making sense now to some people, 30 years later. But look at what was going on. Yeah, but Puff, his mom been knew what was going on. But she was comfortable, just like a lot of other people's moms that we're going to speak on later on. But they be comfortable. They get in those positions, and they settle for it, and they don't care about the grooming and all the other stuff that goes on behind the scenes, and what people get away with, and why this happened. And man, ever since that club shooting situation, he should have been in the house. The difference between him and Jay-Z is, after that situation, Jay-Z was like, man, but the thing about it is, him and Jay-Z was in a situation where they both got arrested and everything else, and had to go to court for some things. And ever since then, it seemed like they've been so-called billionaires ever since, which is kind of odd. But yeah, that's his mom, man. She ain't said nothing all these years, man. She been chilling the whole time. Tupac mom talked more than she did. You would think that, okay, that's Puff mom, so we gonna hear from her all the time. Nah, we ain't gonna hear from her until now. Doesn't make sense, but it makes sense. But yeah, she knows how Puffy is. That's crazy. Now she gonna say that Diddy running around all this stuff that people saying about him and everything else. I mean, saying about him, the stuff that had happened. Forget about the stuff that they're saying about him. Think about the things that happened. Like, where the money at? Where the receipts? I seen some stuff he was saying recently, but it ain't make a lot of sense to me. To be honest with you, it really didn't. It didn't make a lot of sense. He lost me a long time ago. It didn't make a lot of sense. And a lot of people said that though. That's why when Dave Chappelle said that thing, like alluding to, you gotta watch out for these celebrities when they be saying certain things to you. When he was talking about the Ja Rule thing, he said Ja Rule, but really he was kind of thinking about Puffy. He didn't say Puffy, but he just said a rapper or somebody in the rap game. But he was really talking about Puffy. Puffy was talking about voter die back then, all that stuff. And I was looking at that suspect then. I'm like, wow, this the only guy who running around talking about vote and do this. I'm like, I ain't never seen nobody in the rap game running around and yell about voting like that until him. I'm talking about the way he was running around talking about it. I think I seen Tupac speak on some stuff like that, but he was really speaking on it. Puffy just running around in articles and magazines, yeah, throwing it up like, I don't know why. But yeah, he's been paid off. A lot of these guys are putting in the game, man. They don't have a lot of talent. That's why the industry don't have a lot of talent right now. They picking guys because of what they do at home, in the bedroom, whatever. It ain't got nothing to do with the talent or being in the game. That's why most people be like, oh, y'all think all artists like this or people in the industry? Nah, we don't think that. That's just what it is. Like, that's what they prefer. I can't tell another man what he prefer. I mean, that's what they prefer. People try to turn that into some kind of like derogatory thing or something like that. Like it's just a bad thing. Like, oh well, that's what's going on. People laughing about it now, but just not too long ago, people was like thinking that people trying to insult people by saying that, oh, y'all think everybody like that. So, don't make a lot of sense, but it makes sense.